I am glad to welcome everyone to the YouTube channel, Astrology of Love. Here we will analyze all aspects of astrology related to building relationships with yourself and partners. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and like it. And if someone has a desire to support the channel, a link to Boosty Analog Patreon in the description of the video. There you can also order the most detailed horoscope for you or for your loved one. That's it. We're getting started. Enjoy watching. The Sun in Gemini. Agility, sharp wit, and charm are your natural traits. You are born with a well-hung tongue. You can negotiate with anyone. Gemini is an air sign. Their element is intelligence and everything connected with it. In general, each sign has some special talent that it can share with other zodiac signs. Gemini's gift is communication. You can find something interesting in any person. Not only the content of communication is important for you, but also the process of exchanging fresh ideas. You are often mistaken for an amateur. You go through life with the motto, the meaning of existence is in diversity. You see the world as a kaleidoscope of vivid possibilities that excite your imagination and fuel your curiosity, and you are deservedly considered a psychic balancing act. In the world of polarities, Gemini is the zodiac sign that is less pompous than all the others, which is why it can get along with literally anyone. Freedom of choice, thought, and action is of particular importance to you. You involuntarily, with a slight flair of impermanence, hit the chase for new emotions, experiences, and stick to the chosen course until you lose interest. Once in the grip of routine, you quickly look for new forms of leisure and entertainment, ready to put yourself through a variety of challenges. Routine is not for you. You need continuous mental stimulation. And the most comfortable environment for you is constant change, typical behavior, and relationship needs. The only way to get closer to you is through communication. The natural state for you is continuous, lively exchange of ideas in the information space. You are like a fish in water. And these qualities of yours should be noticed and appreciated at their proper value. You feel most comfortable and relaxed in the company of open individuals who give you complete freedom to exercise all the flexibility of their inquisitive mind. In a closed relationship, usually bored, your relationship should be fairly free, allowing for numerous spontaneous contacts with interesting people. You have an innate ability to flirt, but you like the process much more than the result. Gemini likes it when they have several open options on their hands. They like it when they have several open options on their hands. It's quite difficult to stick to one particular line and make promises. You live hostage to the principle, the best is the enemy of the good. It is very difficult for you to make a final choice and accept the situation. Life fascinates you, captures you with your head. You know how to savor it, and your partner should be ready for a busy everyday life, the tone of which will be set by you. Your heart can only be reached through your mind. So you inevitably lose interest in a partner who lacks intellectual charm. Weak points. Words carry a lot of weight with you. And often you say a lot more than you listen to. Some people may find this behavior tiresome. Try to let others have the opportunity to express their thoughts. Your tendency to jump from one thought to another can create the impression that you are a shallow person. In a difficult situation, you can talk yourself out of it. But don't let this ability degrade to the level of unwillingness to delve into problems. The tendency to articulate situations sometimes replaces their direct experience. So pay attention to the fact that words do not replace your feelings when you get distracted. The diversity risks turning into chaos. It is often difficult for you to make a decision because information comes to you through two channels at once. How often do you say the phrase "and"? On the other hand, you should learn to dive into a deeper level of problems and phenomena in order to balance your natural curiosity, so you can supplement your intellectual abilities with personal experiences and avoid the troubles associated with grief from the mind. How to understand Gemini due to the influence of the Sun. Gemini loves variety and never reaches for a word in their pocket. Because of the constant need for change and new ideas is almost impossible to keep them. And in order for them not to lose interest in you, you need to be spontaneous and ready for Sudden changes in plans, you won't get bored with them, but their inconsistency in promises can be really annoying. They are easily distracted by new tasks and forget about everything. We must admit that they honestly reserve the right to change their decision. They are not interested in consistency and consistency. Given all this, if you are in the mood for a serious conversation with Gemini, you will have to try and organize an environment in which representatives of this sign will not be distracted by anything. It is really very pleasant to be in the company of these spontaneous people. There is practically nothing that Gemini wouldn't be willing to do. Gemini usually prides itself on its awareness and is often truly a walking reference book, and if they don't have the information you need, they probably know where to find it if you need an open and informative conversation to clarify your prospects. Then representatives of this sign are the best company. They need the freedom to communicate during the day, especially if you are jealous. But usually there is nothing to worry about. They are only interested in communication, dialogue. I repeat, Gemini is not at all prone to pomposity and inflated conceit, and this makes them doubly charming. If you want to learn more about your sign and about the sign of your loved one, you can purchase a detailed analysis of your natal chart at the link in the description. You can also find a shortened example of a detailed description at the link in the description and get acquainted with it. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel.